What if you can turn this into this? Flashback to elementary school. You're sitting at your art desk, staring blankly at your canvas. You've been like this for 10 minutes, but your teacher gave you your assignment 20 minutes ago. What's going on? Why can't you come up with an idea? Perhaps at one point of your life, you thought of a really good idea for a drawing, but when it came to actually creating it, you just couldn't execute it right. As someone with an artistic background, I've had this problem many times before. I dedicated my time and money to some of the most credible scientists, psychologists, and artists in order to come up with my new product, the Drawmatic. The Drawmatic comes with 2 sensors that connect to your right hemisphere and analyzes it to create the perfect piece of art that reflects both your style and personality in a mere couple of minutes. For a low cost of just $19.99, this product will eliminate art block forever, change the definition of art, and overall show the true creative potential that slumbers in your unconscious mind. Today, I'm going to be talking about the misconceptions of the brain and the limitations that traditional artists face when drawing. I'm also going to be talking about how these limitations can be avoided simply by using my product. Many people think that individuals are either left-brained, logical, or right-brained, creative. I'm here to tell you that hemisphere dominancy is merely a myth. There's little to no evidence supporting that one hemisphere is more dominant than the other. Furthermore, it doesn't explain why only 1.4% of the workforce, as of 2011, according to the National Education Association, was made up of artists. We may not know why these individuals are less creative, but we know they exist. My product targets these individuals and allows them to feel included rather than the opposite. Now that I've explored hemisphere dominancy, can we train our brain to be more creative? Ideally, creativity can be learned, but it requires a good amount of patience and training to do so. Ideally, everyone wants to be more creative, but fortunately, we can all be creative. It just takes a big chunk of time to do so. The one thing about creativity is that it is not just one idea. Rather, it is a series of multiple ideas that all have multiple meanings and their own values. Did you know that there are universities out there that offer courses on how to be creative? Why spend thousands of dollars learning how to be creative when you can do so for only $20? It is much easier to learn how to be creative at a younger age when the brain is still developing, rather than trying to do so when you're older. It is silly to say that all of our learning styles are the same. One person can boost their creative levels in a couple of months, while another person can take up to years to learn how to be creative. My product targets those individuals who don't want to put in the time nor effort into learning a new skill. It takes entirely too long to work on something that isn't guaranteed perfection. My product, the Drawmatic, reduces the time spent on art and keeps its meaning and value. The Drawmatic reduces the time spent on art. It doesn't, unlike many artists who spend their entire lives on creating a single piece of art, the Drawmatic allows an average artist to create multiple pieces of art in a shorter amount of time. Ponder on this. Leonardo da Vinci spent approximately 4 years on the Mona Lisa, according to the Public Broadcasting Service. My product guarantees a perfect piece of art and leaves you in love with your product and proud of it for a cheap price. It is reliable and a good source of being less stressed and uses less energy in order to create a perfect piece. For just $19.99, my product can ensure that you value your artistic values and makes your life just a little more creative and stress-free. Thank you.